been ready. I'm in 2 leagues. Most of them are about the same group of guys.
Yeah.
The first carry for the shifty Tariq Cohen.
So you pretty good?
Down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. But you often say that sort of opens.
You pretty good?
Now 2nd and short. What do you think? Early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Yeah, I got you.
On 2nd and a couple.
Drop it. Oh, we got to drop that.
This is a catch by Ted Ginn. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
I know pick 6 though, man.
5, good enough for the first down.
Let's go.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Nah, I'm shit. Who am I? I'm the Eagles. So I'm a Baltimore Ravens fan, man, but since they're pretty good now, everybody normally gets them. So I try to play against somebody else, play with somebody else. Oh, okay, running the ball.
Down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That good for 19 at a first down.
Yeah, man, that's why, man. That's why I don't even play with him, man, cause like he overpowered on this game.
You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Or, you know, I mean, every time I go online, somebody else is probably playing with him. So, you know, I just, I don't even worry about it.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
All right, cool. Let's do it like this. Make a decision.
Now Cohen. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. Devondre Campbell, the one who fought his way in there to make the play.
That was a terrific play, causing a loss. As a middle linebacker, simple. You can either fill holes or you can attack them, as he did there.
2nd and 14.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Chase Young. Okay. Pat Pete got him.
Out of the gun. Trubisky.
Come back.
The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack.
Yeah.
The linebacker Jordan Hicks flying in there for the sack.
Yeah, we talk about players
like
blitzing all the time.
Ted Ginn was about to get
I
open.
often laugh and sometimes call it just straight ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
They snap it at 1. Now it's Trubisky.
Give me that.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing, but to give him this field position is
but yeah, man,
absolutely perfect.
Glad I was able to get the Eagles, man. Got Jalen Hurd over there.
They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for touchdown right here out of the gate.
A good rally to the football keeps them to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
Yeah, it ain't.
19-yard line.
Yeah, it ain't too many blitzes on here.
A yard out of that last completion, and that makes
got back over there, man. That's the man-made blitz right there. Look at that shit.
And he'll wind up losing yardage here, back at the 21-yard line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know, defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on
this kick, man, is crazy this year.
Gonzalez's kick
Yeah, I
is
missed
good.
2 kicks.
And the Cardinals have the first points. It's 3-0.
Yeah, the blue,
In
yeah.
the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did
not trying
that.
to do that.
3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts.
Yeah, I'm ready for this.
They'll have 2
Ready for the season
remaining
to start.
as
I'm
we
in like
step
3
aside
or 4
here
leads
in
right
this
now.
first quarter. After the field goal, here's Gonzalez to kick it off.
And what team you said you have?
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Nah.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side.
Let me stop
Because when
diving at you.
throw a pick,
Come on.
Look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after
Cool,
they
you
take
got-
one away. But they also
You
have
get
a
what?
tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the shotgun is Trubisky. That is caught by Cohen.
Man, what's up? You gonna trade me, Matt?
That's a good job there by the corner. And we do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering
You know, I pay for Mac.
everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Me? Give me that.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
Oh, we got him.
He fakes the give here and looks to throw.
Nah.
And this will be
That's Larry Fitzgerald.
Physical play on the
He too damn
football
slow.
there, and it's 2nd down.
And that's one of those
Yeah, I know,
plays where
right?
it's hard to keep
For
2
real.
eyes on the football
I had
when
the
you know
wrong
the
person
contact's
there.
coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Yeah. You definitely got to find some blitzes, man, because it's not too many.
Here's Murray from midfield.
Shit.
Steps away to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold
3rd
on to
and
that
10.
one,
We
and
gotta-
it's 3rd down.
Got to pull something out of our ass. Let's go. Got to pull something out of our ass.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back
Okay, I'm gonna switch
incompletions.
that. I see numbers. We got numbers.
He may try and run for this. And he takes this all the way down to the Bears' 19-yard line. A big pickup there on 3rd and 10. 30 yards.
And that was a nice, strong run by the guy they called the field general.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Come on, we got him.
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. And he hits Drake. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
Let's go.
On 1st and goal, Drake. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard.
Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
2nd down and goal. Murray eluding the pressure right.
Ooh, that was a pick. Oh, shit.
But it's incomplete.
You gotta give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. That's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and give some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Come on, this should be a touchdown.
Out of the gun, here's Murray.
Oh, they made him react fast as shit. Goddamn.
By the Bears D. Getting a hand in there and knocking it away, Eddie Jackson. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, you don't win on 3rd down.
See, that's that shit. God damn it.
Because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
And that one, my goodness, that was almost too easy.
Yeah, you're not going to have too many attempts shorter than that one. And I don't think this was blocked.
Well, we need defensive touchdowns.
You can have.
They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
The ball carrier.
I'd say it's pretty good strategy. If you throw interceptions on back-to-back drives, let's see if the running backs can handle the ball a little bit, get things going. And also, you motivate your offensive line. I think they're in the mood to fire out and hit someone.
I thought the defense, though, might be a little more prepared for
Me,
that run.
defense touchdown.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off, and he will score. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Yeah.
Coaches preach all the time about opportunities and taking advantage of them, and he did exactly that. I used to have a coach tell us all the time, a lost opportunity is never regained. Well, no regrets.
Yeah, no, right.
He picked that one off and took it to the house.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and the lead grows to 10-0. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Yeah, man, you definitely want to identify the user, though, at all times. That's one thing you want to do. Make sure you know where he at all times.
They've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke.
Oh, that was a nasty catch.
You had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Cohen. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
The ball carrier.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
From just shy of midfield, Trubisky gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
That's a gain of
Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
And so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
Third and 2. Now Trubisky. Open
That was a good
man,
read.
Miller. He's got it. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
I know it's coming.
A play fake to Montgomery. Now Trubisky.
Come back. It'll come back. Ah, good throwaway.
Incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Trubisky to throw again.
Give me that.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time
Yeah,
today.
broken up.
Picked off by Byron Murphy. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
Yeah. I think Trubisky, man, that's going to be the toughest thing, man.
Before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there.
And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Akeem Hicks at 6'5", 332 finds his way home for the sack. Murray going to run play action with Drake and look to throw it. Going deep for Hopkins. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Yeah.
DeAndre Hopkins, 88 yards. And the Cardinals push further out in front.
Lining up for the extra point.
I know this defense knew it coming into the game, Charles, and they know it even more now. DeAndre Hopkins is a tough cover.
And anytime you see him out there and there's less than double or triple teaming him, take a shot with it. Just
So what covers were you?
If he's such a tough cover, one guy's not
You're in my division?
Throw the ball out there, let him go get it.
Fielded in the end zone.
Nah, I don't know anybody. I forgot who I met. I met one dude. He was watching my YouTube stream, and I was just talking to him, and he said they had a league invite, well, a team open, so I just joined. I told him I'll join.
Their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
Well, no, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively.
It seemed like
nothing on the scoreboard. That's
like y'all
not a
active.
good combination.
I think you just called it desperation.
Oh shoot! No! Come back!
You mentioned this to me in a break
Get back,
in the game.
Pappy! Oh wow! Good. Damn, that was a good play. I thought Pat P was gonna get there. He got there, but he just couldn't get the ball.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. From the red zone now, here's Trubisky on first
Don't do it.
down.
Yeah, he was.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Ball at the 14 for 2nd and 5. Now it's Trubisky. And he's not able to get away.
The offensive line will be the death of you.
22. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. Yeah, definitely a working shoot. Like I said, I streamed, so I put the game in the chat. If you want to go back and look at the play that I was picking, shit, just go back and look at that shit. That's normally how I got better shit. Just kind of studying a little bit, not much.
That's what I'm doing, just trying to figure out what plays were. Like I said, this is the first time I've ever played anybody that wasn't just that kid that's gonna quit or goose or whatever time, you know.
Yeah.
From the gun, it's Trubisky.
Oh!
Now they're staring at a 4th down as Arizona's defense.
A lot of it is really just your baselining, and you know, sliding your players to the right side.
4th down.
Eddie Pinheiro on that.
Sometimes, man, it just depends on what blitz it is, and because I normally have a cornerback coming off the edge. But every time I have a cornerback blitzing off the edge, then I'm always replacing it with my user. You know what I mean? But yeah, nah. So I've been the lead, man. We'll definitely lab a little bit, you know.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
At their own 25
Yeah.
It seems like that stuff kind of, they just bring it back.
Yeah, but the linemen block. They block a lot better on this Madden. But your line just garbage though. So let's see.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe.
Oh wow.
And looking for Kirk.
Let the time run out. Let the time run out. We good.
Picked off by Buster Screen. And he will be brought down. His time is now run out on this first half of action. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Yeah, it'll still get open. But I got hit on that play, so.
And ready to rock for the third quarter. The Cards with a lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. On the return, Andy Isabella.
Ooh.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
On the return, the Cardinals take over first and 10.
Yeah.
At their own 30-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
Shit, do you stream?
Wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Now that's the way you want to start a drive. Talk about a tone set.
Yeah, man, definitely. Like I said, we can definitely lab, man, and go over some plays and shit.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Fuck, Matt fast as shit.
That's caught. It's Dan Arnold, the tight end. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
But yeah, man. Like,
so they'll come up first.
So the competition in the league pretty good.
Yeah.
Now Murray off play action. Going deep
Get up.
for Hopkins. And that's going to be incomplete.
I forced that.
Hold on to that one. It's second down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Play fake. Murray. He's got it to Williams.
Oh wow, that play works this year. You said who will run the score up on you?
23 yards. The
oh, for real? Alright, so I'm gonna make sure that don't happen. Shit, I'm gonna have to.
Right there, a nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field, and he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion.
And this is caught.
Well, I guess it's good thing I'm the same way. I'll try to put up 100 on it real quick.
So they will decline the penalty, no question there.
You don't think they spent a couple of seconds mulling over what the penalty?
So this should be interesting.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
And he's got it up and through.
The score: Cardinals 24, Bears 3.
Yeah.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep.
Yeah, I feel you.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted
man, they should go and start the lead today or some shit.
Their own 19-yard line.
Oh yeah, when they patching, you know.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
That should be today, tomorrow.
Now Trubisky on 1st
Give me that.
down.
Pepe.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 35. And this return is going to
I don't know if you threw it too late or what.
I'm starting to wonder, Charles, if 5 interceptions, is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think that a lot of people hope that's the last they've seen of him in this game, probably including himself. If this were baseball, the manager would have been at the mound already.
Go to play defense.
They're getting a shower, but in football, you might have to go stand on the sideline and watch the rest of it and see if your backup can do any better.
We're glad you're with us from Soldier Field in
But yeah,
Chicago.
I plan. Hopefully, I can go ahead and make some noise in the league, man. And oh shit, no, trying to see if I can be a top player in another league.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that.
Yeah. Hey man, you give me Khalil Mack, man, we'll be great. I'll pay for him.
And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
Shit, what part of where you from? I hate these fucking field goals. West Virginia. I hate these field goals. So in the franchise, the meter is a lot faster, right? So, but online, that's just like on All Pro or something. So yeah, so.
Yeah, and the question now is, will he be prepared when they do need him? Whether that's later in this game or sometime down the line, having a kicker you can count on is definitely imperative.
But I remember last Madden, though, you know, in leagues, you'll have people with like fucking 30, 40 sacks, you know what I mean? By week 9, you know what I mean? So I think people kind of complained about it, so they kind of dumbed it down a little bit. So.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
From the 36, Trubisky. He'll find Miller. That's complete.
Nah, Max be getting there every time, especially against this sorry-ass O-line the Cardinals got.
A gain of 13. It's a first down.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had a big play in the run game the play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play.
We're going to leave him open. We're going to see what you're going to do.
Work out so hard in the offseason.
I ain't trying to leave him open, but I just feel like I need to. I'm trying to get another pick. Watch it. Okay, yep, he ain't
first down. Here's the run with Montgomery.
Oh shit!
He's got a first
better
down.
Get that Murphy. Get that. Ben, but don't break.
And he'll go out of bounds finally at the 7. It's a big-time play there for the Bears. 43 yards.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5.
Oh, yeah.
He used to be badass, but I don't know what it's like.
Now Trubisky.
Oh, damn. You got a possession catch that.
Incomplete. He was trying to get it that time to Ted Ginn, but it'll be second and goal.
I'm going to need some help with this one.
Yeah, you'll get that shit, though.
Did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points. Go
from Georgia.
On that one.
They've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just
oh yeah. I like the Braves. I don't like the Falcons. I'm a Baltimore Ravens fan, and I like the LA Lakers. I'm a Kobe fan. Don't like the Hawks. But
on second down,
oh, that hole was there.
And he'll be stopped just outside.
But yeah, man, I'm currently up in North Dakota right now, man.
Bring us to third and goal. Defensively,
yeah, about to get a bunch of snow.
Stop ball right around the 5 here brings up third.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth.
A loss of a yard.
Brings up back now at Soldier Field. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
Bears 3.
And a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down.
Let's see, it's coming. Oh yeah, that's you. Watch it, watch it.
They'll try and throw for it.
Give it.
Trubisky. And now here is another interception. Buda Baker with a pick. He's
Started trying to let you catch me almost.
There he goes. 30. 10.
He's gonna make everything
and
happen.
He will score. Touchdown Cardinals.
Yeah.
I usually just run the ball.
That's the story of the game. They've been
Yeah,
suffocating.
you just gotta find your few
They
good
were
running plays,
suffocating
and
there
then
again
you know what I mean, a few
And
little
they've done it
situational
not just
plays.
by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Working in practice and working on head-to-head, but you get in these games over
So
here.
they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And
Yeah.
the kick is away.
Yeah, no, I just
Taken in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so
Yeah,
probably
he's
should have
right.
opted for the touchback.
you just really gotta get comfortable. You know what I mean, with running the play. That's once you get comfortable, man, I think you'll be all right.
Prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. Back to the air, Trubisky after the pick 6.
Oh, I guess wrong. And a lot of that, man, a lot of these picks, man, is just me guessing, man, guessing right. You know what I mean, anticipating. Like right then, I think you were throwing up, but then I bounced back to the receiver that was behind you, and you threw it right to the tight end.
So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
You know what I mean? I'm just playing the play. I'm not watching. I got the habit of not watching them because I'm just playing the play.
Yeah.
They'll throw on 1st down with Trubisky.
Good check down.
By Montgomery.
Okay.
You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
58, right over there, right over there. Alert, 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 alert. You must be getting tired of seeing me. 58 team, right there. 58, we own them.
Now Trubisky to throw. He finds Robinson, and he'll get up near the 45.
See on the check down now. Okay, that's good though. Cause I'm playing back, so you can't burn me. So shit, take what I give you.
Defensively, they bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
Now I'm about to sit on that shit now.
1st down, a run with Cohen.
What the hell? You took a knee?
Play, and it's 2nd down.
Hey.
And when the defense wins and gives up no yardage on a running play, that's something they can build on and carry themselves forward throughout the game.
Yeah, I don't know.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Everything outside. Watch it. Nope, inside. Hit him.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Oh, shit, we on that shit. Watch this.
58 to Mike.
Here's Trubisky to throw.
Give me that.
And my goodness, another interception. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his third interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect.
Damn.
Because
fucking clothesline.
there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Murray. Going deep for Hopkins. It's caught at the 10. And he takes this thing way down in Chicago territory.
He's nice.
A huge play there for Arizona. 58 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a
shit, that should have been a pick.
And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Drake. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out.
Damn, that damn field goal. That shit going to be the death of me.
We've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that, and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team, and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Got it past the 30
good possession
before he's
catch.
hit and dropped. 12 yards there and a 1st down. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Out of the gun.
Come back. The other thing I like, they changed the direction. You can't do it just that fast like last year. Good game, man.
Another 1st down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better,